This video was shot with a combination of helmet camera footage and me holding a GoPro. I just want to lead off and say that I did a lot of cuts in order to make the video more concise, and that's because I'm still learning how to actually ride this thing, so it actually takes a lot of mental focus to be able to ride at the same time as narrating what I'm going through. So I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure that tapping is happening on that like button. It really helps the almighty algorithm. And subscribe to see some more content like this. Alright, this is the day after I went down. I'm just going to try out the audio on the GoPro. I'm figuring out how to do controlling the wobbles. It's still a work in progress, but I'm getting a little bit better with it. I'm trying to follow the instructions of that video I watched. I think it was by Go George Go. It seems to be working. I am able to get to higher speeds and seem to be able to get through the wobbles. It's really just about practicing when it happens, what to do about it. And I'm practicing it right now, so I'm sort of shifting my weight from the front of my foot to my heel on switching that on each foot and sort of feeling out how that goes. I'm working on that. It's a work in progress for sure. There's a lot of body mechanics to this EUC that you don't necessarily use or do in any other realm. It takes a lot of energy to figure it out, and that's why I'm starting to record it now with the hopes that I don't end up crashing again. Holding a GoPro, so if I go down, then this GoPro is probably breaking, but the goal is to not go down and figure this thing out. I'm also just kind of testing the audio situation and practicing start stops again. So if you look here, that's that. So getting it down, it is not easy. There's a lot to learning these things. What they say about taking the time to get things figured out, it's totally true. And I thought I did. I got the carving down. I got a lot of things down, but figuring out how to deal with the wobbles is something I did not do before actually trying to get some speed. Not even like major speed in the grand scheme of things. Getting up into the mid 20s and I crashed. So that's a learning experience, and hopefully my videos can help you if you do decide to go down this path of trying to figure out an electric unicycle. It's not easy to learn this. As I'm going right now, I'm practicing a few different things, practicing how to start, stop, how to go from having the foot stationary. So I'm really curious to see whether or not the audio on this ends up working. So thus far I have not been able to get good audio while riding. One other thing, I've been trying to do this start stop and take a foot off. I've been sort of hyperextending my knee, so I was able to actually softly put down my knee on that one. So now I'm getting the start stops down. I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I don't know that there's any videos of people who are sort of in that phase of not really knowing what they're doing. It seems like most of the videos that I've seen are people who've been riding for a while, and I might be at the 2-week mark having this thing, and that's a lot less than probably most of the videos that you'll see out there. So yeah, I do have experience in other types of electric vehicles and a lot of different extreme sports experience, but this is pretty different. So you got to keep that in mind if you do decide to go this route, it's very different than a lot of those things, and that's why I'm starting to record these earlier than I really feel comfortable, because I do want to capture it. If I go down, I want to capture it. Sadly, that footage was gone. I think the battery ran out just shortly before, and so I did not have video of that. I'm gonna take a break here. Oof. Yeah, because my feet are just really killing me. So this is me riding slower speeds. So I'm learning how to do this sort of thing. This is actually quite difficult. This is actually, yeah, courthouse in my city. So mainly I just need to give my feet a break. I'm finding that my feet get very tired. I have flat feet, so learning how to do stand-up paddleboard was a real challenge for me. You know, even though I was a skateboarder, I never really got good at surfing. I lived in Hawaii for a while, and surfing I couldn't quite figure out, and I think a lot of that has to do with my ankle stability. So something that I've hoped for with this device is having this make sort of a physical therapy for training my ankle stability. I have the video on the Whipper rower and the ski mode. I actually haven't tried the stand-up paddleboard mode yet. One thing that I do kind of look forward to with trying that out is getting the half ball. I didn't get that in the pre-order that I had for the Whipper, like a Bosu ball kind of thing. You can practice your ankle stability, and that's something I kind of need. So yeah, that's sort of on the list of to do. All right, so I'm gonna take back off. Really don't need that much time. It's just I get this ankle fatigue that's really kind of bad, so I'm figuring that out. But you know, with the whole speed wobbles and crashing thing, taking it a little bit slower than I was. I'm not really trying to hit 28 miles an hour now. I'm not really trying to get up to that. But that's actually what I was trying to do. I was trying to get toward what I set the speed limit to, and that's how I got the wobbles. Didn't know how to control them, and I went down because of it. So now I'm just practicing learning how to get to speed and handle the speed wobbles, and also looking at my watch, and I just started getting speed wobbles there just now, and I just kind of moved my leg into place. It actually worked. Getting speed wobbles a little bit now. So Go George Go's advice about pushing on the foot forward and then one on the heel, I think that's just exactly what needs to be done. I'm doing that, and it's able to sort of address the wobbles, and I think I do still need to let out some of the pressure inside of my tire, but now it seems like I can get up to speed and not have the wobbles, or basically I do the one leg forward, one leg back kind of thing to grip on the machine, and it seems to address it, and it makes it easier because I have the Clark pads. So having the Clark pads makes that a little bit easier to actually do and sort of have things for your legs to grip on. It's really about using your legs to control the machine. Trying to figure out how to ride over bumps, trying to push, you know, getting out of my comfort zone, and figuring out how to practice the harder scenarios, or at least what I see as the harder scenarios at this point. I'm getting the wobbles right now, and it seems to be you just gotta grip onto the power pads with your legs. That's my read on it. Trying to learn how to do the wobble control with both, with each of my feet. So I'm trying to see if I carve, does that solve it? I really think I gotta reduce the tire pressure a little bit. I think that's my main issue. I think I have way too much air, even for my weight. I think I just have too much air in the tires, or in the tire. So with that too much air in the tire, there's just less surface area the machine has to work with. So I want to show the tight figure eights that I do. So whoop, I just was trying to do it and that did not work. So the goal is to work through these figure eights as tight as possible. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tap sHapnin on that like button. It really helps with the almighty algorithm. I have links and affiliate links in the video description for the equipment that I have. Drop any questions or comments below. I'll catch you next time.